Once upon a time, in a quiet mountain village, there lived a humble potter. His hands were old, but his heart was young. He didn't own much, just a small hut, a few tools, and his kiln. But what he made with clay was pure magic. People from nearby towns came to admire his pots. One day, a wealthy merchant visited and said, "Old man, I'll pay you a fortune for all your pots." The potter smiled and said, "Thank you, but I cannot sell them all. Each pot is like a story, and stories aren't made for gold." The merchant laughed. "You're a fool. You could live in comfort." The potter replied softly, "Peace doesn't come from comfort. It comes from contentment." A few weeks later, late at night, the kiln caught fire. Flames rose high, and by morning everything was gone. His pots, his hut, his tools. The villagers came running. "What terrible luck," they cried. "All your work has turned to ash." The potter sat quietly and said, "Maybe it's bad, maybe it's not. Who can tell?" The people shook their heads. "He's lost everything and still talks in riddles," they whispered. Days passed. Then a sudden rain came, heavy and wild. The storm washed away half the mountain road. When the villagers went to rebuild, they found a hidden cave behind the burnt remains of the potter's kiln. Inside the cave, they discovered beautiful white clay, finer than any they'd ever seen. It was perfect for pottery. "You're blessed," they told the potter. "Losing your old kiln led to this treasure." The potter smiled gently and said, "Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. We'll see what follows." With the new clay, he started again, shaping beautiful pots, smoother and stronger than before. His work became famous. But one morning, while gathering clay, a rock rolled down and hit his leg. The injury was deep. He could no longer walk properly. The villagers came once more. "Such bad luck. First the fire, then the injury. Why must you suffer so much?" The potter replied, "The fire gave me new clay, and the pain might give me new wisdom. We don't see the whole painting while it's being made." Months later, the king's soldiers arrived in the village. They ordered every able man to work in the royal mines. It was dangerous work, and many feared they would never return. The potter, because of his injured leg, was spared. The villagers bowed their heads. "Now we understand. What we called misfortune was your blessing." The potter said quietly, "Life moves like the wheel of my pottery. Sometimes up, sometimes down, but always turning. What burns you today may shape you tomorrow." Moral of the story: in life, things don't always appear as they are. What seems like the end might be the beginning of something new. The potter lost everything and found peace, was hurt and found safety. So when life feels unfair, don't rush to judge it. Every moment has meaning, even when we can't see it. Be patient, stay calm, trust the process. Because in the end, every twist of the wheel has its purpose. And everything happens for a reason.